This episode of The Bill and Callie Show is brought to you by
Dutch Farms, maintaining a family tradition of quality for over 91 years. The Bill and Kelly Show is recorded at Studio A at Executive Suite Squared in beautiful Hammond, Indiana. Now, here's Bill and Kelly.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to our update show. We are coming to you today live from the three-season room of my beautiful villa home in Easton Park, a beautiful built Nardo home by ATG right here in Chesterton, Indiana. My gorgeous new house.
And some info, our studio out at Hammond is also owned by ATG.
Our beautiful executive suite squared.
And by the way, if you haven't noticed, we've been doing a couple of shows from there now. We're moving back
Slowly
again,
but surely.
maintaining social distancing with all of our guests. And also, they've got quite a procedure at Executive Suites. When you check in as one of our guests, you have to have your temperature taken, and they have to log it
sanitizer, all kinds of stuff everywhere.
Right. So we are going to start doing shows from there again, and just a beautiful studio overlooking the 8094 Expressway, which is kind of a good...
So it's right there in this really great location, too.
Yeah, beautiful location.
Right by a B-Dubs and a Cracker Barrel and a Byway Brewing and Indiana Welcome Center.
When we say beautiful
we
Hammond,
mean it.
Yeah, there you go.
Just like my beautiful home in Chesterton.
Yeah, it is.
Easton Park, baby.
Easton Park, all the way down at the end of Porter.
Porter at the end of Porter Ave East.
Well, talking about where we're living, why don't we talk about the weather that's going on right now? Because it's kind of weird. You wouldn't think, looking at it now, it's kind of windy out there. In fact, the next
pretty.
couple of days are going to be kind of windy. The Weather Service is calling for rain this afternoon before 3 p.m.
No!
Yeah, and then it's going to get partly cloudy with a high of 55. Breezy, it's if you haven't noticed that already, with a southwest winds 15 to 20 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation this afternoon are right now sitting at 30%. And you look at the skies, and I'm looking at the radar.
How is it
may
possible,
not,
but
but
oh geez, it's pretty out.
We'll see, as most meteorologists will tell you, the most accurate way of forecasting the weather is looking out the window.
Yes.
I'm just kidding, Tom.
We're doing this. Oh, look, it's raining.
Yep. And so tonight, actually they were calling for rain tonight. They backed that off. Partly cloudy with a low around 37. West-southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Saturday, mostly cloudy with a high near 62. Breezy with a southwest wind 10-15 miles per hour, getting up to 20 to 25 with gusts up to 40 miles per hour. So you're definitely going to make sure everything is secured. Then Saturday night, finally, mostly cloudy with a low around 45 degrees. Breezy with a south wind 15 to 25 miles per hour. Yeah, we keep it real around here. You get to hear our doorbell, our dogs.
Yeah, I have a ring at my house, so it's just let me know that something's here. So I'm going to go and see what that is. So
yeah, and I'll go over some of the schedule with you while she is gone. So Sunday, we're looking at a 50% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a high near 56. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, becoming northwest. in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 20 miles per hour. And looking ahead to the work week, right now we're sitting at a 30% chance of precipitation starting out Monday and going into Tuesday. So there you go. There you have it. That's the weather. Now let's talk about our schedule coming up for next week. And it's busy. We're going to have 7 shows next week. So that we haven't done that quite some time. Starting out with Tuesday at 8 p.m., Chris Young, who is the state representative from the area, the Griffith, Cherville, I believe they refer to as 15. He's going to be coming on our show talking about his campaign for re-election as the state rep for that area. And so that will be Tuesday at 8 p.m. Then Wednesday, Lori Levy, who is who used to own an advertising agency, is going to come on and talk about her book, Free Advice. And so we're really looking forward to that. I'm always intrigued by ads and commercials and what makes them successful and what makes them duds. And so really looking forward to that. Thursday's going to be a busy day, 5:30 p.m. Andy Bosack, who is a member of the Porter County Council, will be coming on talking about his re-election campaign and talking about what he has done in the past as a council, how he's worked with the other council members and the commissioners to move things forward in Porter County. So we're really looking forward to that. Then, of course, following him at 7 p.m. will be Connections Restored with Amy Boswinkle.
Amy!
And then, of course, we have at 8 p.m. Every other week they come on the LGBTQ and P-Flag TV, Northwest Indiana, and Crown Point. They will coming on to discuss history of their community, things that are going on, news. Exactly. And boy, it's well worth an hour of your time. It's just very educational what they do. Then on Friday, we will have Alencia Bellard, who's running for the Highland School Board. She'll be coming on at 4:30 p.m. on Friday afternoon.
Fight for Highland High School. Fight to win this game.
You would never guess who
where I went to
graduated.
Highland High School.
Yeah. So we're really looking forward to that and her discussing her campaign and reasons why she's running. And then finally at 6 p.m. we wrap up the week with Susan Marshall, who is a repeat visitor to our show. Susan is an author who's written a book about her experience in taking care of 2 parents who have gone through dementia and Alzheimer's. And what she did, how it affected her life.
Oh my gosh, Mom's Gone Missing.
And this is, Mom's Gone Missing is the name of the book.
Such a good book.
Such a good book, and it touches Kelly's heart because of the experience she's had with her father.
Yeah.
So please tune in for that because she's going to have some updates, some information, and talk to us further about dealing with family members or parents going through dementia. So. And then we have a couple of mobile markets. One for the food bank coming up today at 4 p.m. this afternoon to 6 p.m. at the Food Bank of Northwest Indiana, right there on Broadway at 6490 Broadway in Maryville. So again, if you're suffering some setbacks, maybe don't have money for food, don't have access to food, please, by all means, get yourself to the food bank today, and they're going to be open there from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. handing out food supplies to people. And then this weekend, Saturday, October 17th at a.m. to 10 a.m., there will be a mobile market at St. Teresa's of Levia at 1604 East Lincoln Way in Valparaiso. And there you have it. We do have one more event. I did not put it in my notes, but it is the Latino Resource Market in Hammond. And that is put on by the Hammond Hispanic Community Committee. And so if you want more information, that's happening on Saturday at 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So please, for more information, and we did a show about that, by the way, just go to their Facebook page and get information about that. They'll have information about jobs. The food bank will be there distributing food. And this you do have to bring an ID showing that you are a
Lake or Porter County
Lake or
resident.
Porter County resident. And then also they're asking you to please, actually with all these events for the food bank, or
Wear a mask.
wear a mask for your safety and safety of others. And that's it. It's going to be a busy week, 7 shows. Holy moly. And we do want to take time to thank the candidates that are coming on our show, not only coming on our show, but have agreed to sponsor the Bill and Kelly Show.
Yes. Thank you.
We would like to thank them, and that is everyone from Commissioner Biggs to Becky Lambandini, who is running against Commissioner Biggs, and then Andy Bozak will be coming on, and so we want to thank them all for agreeing
Mary
to
DeBoer.
come on. Mary DeBoer,
Yeah,
oh
don't
my
forget
gosh,
Mary.
I can't forget Mary. She was the first
I'll
one to
hurt
come
you
on.
if you forget my friend Mary.
She was the first one to come on and prove to you other candidates out there it's safe to come on the Bill and Kelly Show.
Well, define
Yeah.
safe.
Sometimes it depends if we like them or not.
You know what? Sometime I'm going to tell everybody my favorite story about my dad with the Alzheimer's.
Oh, maybe you do that with Susan Marshall.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that on her show.
Yeah.
I think I already told her the story, but I can share it with everybody else. It's pretty funny.
Well, listen, everybody, have a great weekend. It looks like the weather's going to be kind of iffy. The National Weather Service
But
seems to be...
today it's not iffy right now,
Well,
so
right
go out
now
and
it is
enjoy
not.
it.
It's sunny,
It's
breezy,
dang gorgeous.
but I don't mind breezy because it is beautiful. There's a, it's I've
Easy
got a
peasy, lemon squeezy breezy.
Not a cloud that
Oh,
we
no.
could see right now, but supposedly
not
this
looking east here,
afternoon
baby.
we're going to be around 3 or so. They're going to have some rain rolling in. I just
My
don't
birds
see
and
that.
red squirrels and chipmunks are
Yeah.
enjoying it. That's for
Here's
danger.
one of your birds,
Well, that's a faux bird, but yes.
cardinal.
But all my real birds are enjoying it too.
Yeah. So that's it for right now. And one thing I do want to mention again, since you're seeing candidates roll through, this does not mean our show endorses any of these candidates per se. We are allowing them to come on our show to talk about themselves, talk about
We
their
want to
platform,
educate everybody
and
about
educate everyone.
who,
Really,
Yeah, I mean, you want to be an informed voter, so
Right.
that's
And-
the best way is to hear the candidate talk themselves about their platforms.
Right, and it's good for them. They get another in October, an ideal time for them to take the last step up to the podium, so to speak, and also help out our show. All these candidates have agreed to sponsor our show, and also Chris Young is another one.
Young.
So
I love
he is
Chris.
another one that has sponsored our show this
Yes.
month. So look at our Facebook page. We have a list of them on there, and please give them consideration because they've helped us out greatly, and we do appreciate that because of COVID and all. It's as with any business, we've suffered
That's right.
along right
Everybody
with
has.
them. So with that, we're going to wrap things up and get after it today. Maybe you want
Get
to go
out
out
there
for
and
coffee?
enjoy. Sounds like. Wait, who are you talking to?
I'm
The
asking
coffee
you.
queen?
I'm
yeah?
asking you out on a coffee date.
Anytime there's coffee involved, I'm in.
You know, actually, our first date had to do with coffee.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. It's still debatable who asked who out, but it did have to do with,
It wasn't me.
well, that's debatable. All right, well, so we can continue arguing off air about who asked who out, even though you had told several people that really that coffee was just so that I can ask you to do the intro to my show. And-
It was.
And then you asked me out after that.
We already had a date planned. It's just that somebody invited me to a party and said I could bring you along.
You know, we are going to do a show about this topic, and I'm actually going to invite people to participate.
Go right ahead.
You could
Piper
call
will-
them witnesses, and
Piper
probably
will
could call
back
Judge
my
Mary.
story.
Yeah, I think we're going to get
Okay.
Judge Mary do a Zoom with us,
There you
and
go.
she will oversee this
Fine.
debate. with that, we're going to say goodbye, and we'll carry this conversation on later. Goodbye for now. Have a great weekend.
This episode of The Bill and Callie Show is brought to you by
Dutch Farms, maintaining a family tradition of quality for over 91 years.